Be the other direction. We were supposed to be like this. What happened? Jeff, I need your help. You're the creator. Help me out. Morning.
How's their water look?
After 7, join na 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 na. I don't even know the words. Hi guys. Join the show just after 7. Take a head count 9, 10, 11. With the crew. Come take a pic. Cause they might kick. Do you think Joelle will kick? No way. No way. Cold in Pennsylvania. Snuggle with the goats. I don't blame ya. And hey. And they don't come out till May. Here with all her friends. Work never ends. Garden green. Goes to eat the weeds. Join the show just after 7. Watch us in our animal heaven. Goats and chicks. With their grain mix. Just after 7. 11. I'm so sorry. I messed up. I chose landscape. I chose landscape, and then I left the application to share it over to Facebook, and then I came back and just hit live, and it automatically reset it back to the portrait mode. This is not my intention, but by the time I realized what was going on, well, this is what you get. So today, you get a very special old school special. This is an old school special. This is how I started all my lives for the first 2 years. It was vertical. Everything was vertical. Vertical, vertical, vertical. I used to like it so much. And now, not too much needs to go in here, only because, yeah, not too much. Because it's just these guys.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Because they also, we still get puts a little bit in their stalls as well. But I don't, there's a thing called grain overload. And if they can eat as much grain as they want, they can actually get pretty sick and almost pass away. So we don't want grain overload. It's okay to put a lot up there because we know everybody will eat. Everybody will eat. All right. We're good. Hey, try to double tap the screen in this mode, though. See, YouTube has different options. If you double tap in this mode, you might be able to just do the thumbs up option, I think. Grace. So she is past due. Everything looks like it's dropping really low on her. If you take a look at her, let's wander around her sides and see. Double tap worked. Awesome. I think looks like she's dropping. She doesn't look overly obese or overly large. I'm still not concerned. I think the babies were shifting around yesterday. So even though that the 17th was her due date as 145 days, goats can have them at 150. And then you can plus and minus 5 days off of that. So, still not worried about anything until about the 27th. I'll make a phone call around if she still doesn't have babies in the next, I don't know when the 27th is, but there's a thing called Lutalice, or there's another one. Hold on. What the heck is the name of that one medicine? It's stuff that the vet only has, but we can actually induce the labor if we needed to. Yeah, she's bagged up and she's producing milk, and her ligaments are about 90% gone. We just wait. I'm not rushing it. She doesn't look like she's in stress or in distress. Pokey, I'm not sure if she's having twins. I never ultrasounded her. But I felt the baby's kicking, and it's pretty obvious that she's pregnant. So we just confirm pregnancy, and then we're good to go. Let you know, as far as I can tell you this, here's what I'm going to tell you. When people, and you can disagree with me, I already know that I'm going to get some people that are going to disagree with what I'm about to say. But the truth is, I heard that. You getting squished? Fill the gaps. I just heard somebody get squished. What you're going to not like for me to say, some of you, is I'm going to let you know, they're going to have the babies when their body is ready to have the babies, okay? They are not going to have the babies when they feel comfortable. They're not going to have the babies when they're walking around and exercise is not going to induce labor on a goat. It's not. In fact, it's recommended to stall your goat up before birth to get them comfortable and ready and not so stressed out. But the truth of the matter is, they're going to have their babies whenever their body is ready, not when they choose to. I hear this all the time. I hear it all the time. People say, well, she's waiting until it's a more comfortable time, or she's waiting until she's less stressed out, or she's waiting. Listen, that's not how biology works, okay? Is absolutely not how it works. She wants those babies out, and if she was waiting, or if it was a choice, then they would be on the ground already, okay? So, we got to say some prayers for my good friend Mindy Lackey from Wacky Lackey Stables. She had Fiona, and I shared her link to my Facebook profile yesterday. I for sure thought it was going to be a race. I thought we were going to be racing to see who was going to have babies first, Grace or Fiona or Grace. It turns out that Fiona, unfortunately, she had a stillborn, and then there were two others in there. They had to call the vet. There's been some very, very large babies being born lately. Very large babies, or not even being born, unfortunately. Rusty Jacks, not thank you, but Rusty Jacks had a 4.62 pound baby, and everything was just fine. Sweetie was so great, everything came right out just fine. But just like our Martina, who had to have a C-section to get her baby out, Fiona had to have a C-section. So she's recovering right now. 4.87. I thought it was 6.7. I was close. Hey, guys, you're talking to the goat father with a horrible memory, and you want to slight me over 0.2 pounds? I nailed it. I nailed it. I got it right on the money. And the money, 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 money. Oh, boy. Okay, so as you can tell, Gracie's out so she can exercise a little bit. We're just going to let her do her thing a little bit. We're going to let the babies out. Come on. Who wants to come out and run around? Who wants to be a kid? Guys, I apologize. My voice is very crackly. Pokey Cactus says today is the day. I think we should have, and I always say this, we should have a poll or a betting board or some sort of I don't know. We should call up DraftKings and see if we can get her on the running. So if you place your bets now on what day she's going to go, what time is she going to have her babies. Okay, you want out? What's the normal weight for a baby? Well, a Nigerian dwarf, I'd say around 3 pounds. I mean, it depends. Here's the thing. Genetics play a lot into it. Grace is big. I mean, I thought genetics played a lot into it until Martina here went and had herself a 4.6 pound baby stuck inside of her. And she herself genetically is small. She's We waited until she was 1 year for breeding, which is normal. I don't need, yeah, next thing, let me just tell you, I don't need anybody telling me that you shouldn't breed at a year. I'm not going to breed a year if their body isn't right. And the only thing I could not see on her body was her bone structure. And that's why Martina couldn't pass that 4.6 pound baby. Was because her bones, her what do you call that? The pelvis was not wide enough. Physiologically, she couldn't do it. But overall, her body, she was a good 40 pounds. She was over a year. She was actually perfect time for breeding in case it was a small dad. This was the perfect setup for her. So, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Listen, one statistic that I've learned with goat farming, and it's not all just with birthing. It's not all with parasite control. It's not the whole. There's a 15% mortality rate on goat farms in the United States of America. 15%. So for every 100 goats you have from birth and throughout the year, this is a yearly statistic, you're statistically supposed to lose 15 goats. We had 236 goats on our farm over the summer. All right, and I didn't count every one that we lost, but it happens. I see people asking questions. Why are all of the babies dying? What is happening? Why are they all dying? Well, they're not. This is nature, and the farms that are showing these things are just sharing our lives. Stuff happens that way. You missed.
I know, I fell on a goat. I tripped on a goat and all.
So I'd come put it over here in the empty slot instead of there.
Come on, guys.
Hi, baby. So just think about that statistic right there. It's not like we're gonna show you every time that a goat passes away. It's just not what we want to portray. All of our farms share our farms because we enjoy the lifestyle of farming, and we enjoy bringing you guys joy and happiness and just letting you look at these little guys and informing you. I like to try to inform you guys with statistics and facts, but apparently some of my followers or some other followers think that I'm just rambling on about nothing. It's crazy. Chuck's nuts have not arrived. I texted Lester for the tracking number the other day. He said he didn't have it at the time, maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow came and went, there was no tracking number. Yesterday came and went, there were no balls. So, either they got lost in transit, they got confiscated because they're body parts. Regardless of whatever it is, they're not here. They're not here. We don't have Chuck's nuts. I don't know what happened to them. I texted Lester this morning and said, hey buddy, sorry to say, it looks like Chuck's nuts got lost in transit. So, who knows? Who knows where they're at? An overnight shipment, and now today would be the third day. I don't believe that they're ever going to get here now, unfortunately. Speaking of, if you have a chance or 1 hour, if you find yourself with a downtime of 1 hour today, sit in front of your computer, if you haven't watched it, and watch the Testicle Festival. That's right. The Testicle Festival. We were at the Liberty yesterday, and Josh did a phenomenal job of cooking up some Rocky Mountain oysters for us that we picked up at Dietrich's Meats in honor of Chuck, Uno, and Cinco. Yes, though, Chuck and Cinco are still alive, but basically it was to do something fun, to try out something we haven't tried before, and to remember our good friend It's the bovine species. So the Testicle Festival was actually pretty fun. They tasted good. I'm not gonna lie. I will admit that the Korean barbecue balls were not that great. The Korean barbecue balls were a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what happened to them, but they weren't horrible. They weren't horrible. My favorite was the Italian dish. So what we're gonna do, I've already talked to Josh, and on the night of not this Friday coming up, but the Friday afterwards, so 2 Fridays from now, at the Liberty at Dryville, there's going to be a special appetizer on the menu for anybody that would be interested in trying. And it's not going to be the Korean barbecue. I promise, it's not. It's going to be the nacho nuts. You can choose from that one. The Italian dish, which is going to be called the Italian Stallion. And then the third dish is going to be the, buttermilk nuts. Buttermilk balls, that's it. Buttermilk balls, Italian Stallion, and nacho nuts. I'm buying the meat from Dietrich's myself. I'm not making the restaurant do it. They're going to be served in smaller portions on a small appetizer platter. He's going to serve them up exactly the same way. And it's my contribution to the evening. I will supply balls for everybody. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. Oh my goodness. Correct. So we talked about this after the live stream. She's itching her back. After the Testicle Festival live stream last night, we talked about doing an annual Testicle Festival. But hey, why not go big? I mean, these are bull balls we're talking about, right? Do you guys remember the Chili Pepper Festival? I hear ya. The Chili Pepper Festival, it's a 2-day event. It brings in a couple thousand people. And there's vendors, and there's events, and there's things to do, and there's food trucks. I'm thinking of renting the Boyers Park or another park and doing an annual Testicle Festival. And instead of eating the chili peppers for a contest, you're going to have to eat deep fried bull testicles as fast as you can. And then we, of course, could have our baby goat snuggling there. We could have horns, hooves, and mini moos to you there. They could be there. We could have all sorts of farm-related stuff. Ooh, how about a ginormous ball pit? A ginormous ball pit. And if we did that once a year and we charge an admission, right, then we could actually make a little bit more money for the farm to support the farm and maybe paint the roof or put in a gravel road or get a tractor or do something. So I'm always looking for a way to make a couple extra dollars because it's not cheap around here. Everything is expensive. So I don't know. Bull hockey game, maybe not. I don't know. Listen, the one thing I have to tell you is if we do a testicle festival, as Jeff would say, we're going to respect all of the animals. Definitely respect all the animals. Oh, see, Pokey says, I'm from Colorado. Rocky Mountain oysters are the norm. Am I taking too much cold medicine? I took no cold medicine today or yesterday or the day before. No, I didn't. Run, babies, run! I'm going to run and see if they run with me. This way, guys. Come on, run. They usually run. Come on. There we go. Mama Grace, it's okay. Look, you're getting your exercise in, aren't you? How peaceful is this over here, you guys? Look at them go. Look at them bounce. Bouncy little babies. Bounce. How It's so nice to have an area that's separated from the chaos. I did save some for Jeff, but he left last night and never took them with him. I don't think he did. I don't think he did. Chickens! Baka! Baka! Well, let's go for a little walk. I will do their medicines when I lock them back in their stall, so I'm not chasing them. Martina is just chilling. Martina, are you okay? Why have you not gotten up yet? Are you not feeling that great? Understandable. Let me grab a handful of fresh grains and see what she says about that. Oh, Jeff said he took them? Did you take both containers? Oh, tune in tonight. Jeff is going to be cooking for everybody. Not Rocky Mountain oysters, but he is going to be cooking for everyone tonight. There you go. I got to watch my knees. Oh, gosh, that hurts. That hurts. Here you go, honey. I know. Here, I'm complaining. I'm complaining. You just had a C-section. I should not be complaining. There you go. No. How's your temperature? I'm going to check your temperature. All right, Martina. I'm going to set you down. I'm going to get down here for a second. Hi, girl. Let me just check you. Hi. Nope, she's good. She don't have a fever. She don't have a fever. I think she's literally just finally accepted the fact that she needs to relax and recuperate. You need to relax and recuperate, right, dear? Yes, you do. So it was one of the suggestions from a follower to put one of our stuffies out here for her. And so she's been sleeping with a stuffy. Here you go, honey. I'll get your stuffy right here. She's been sleeping with a stuffy. Can you walk? Can you walk? I just want to make sure you can walk. Well, you stood up, so I'm pretty certain you can walk. Come here, girl. Here's your stuffy. Are you going to lay an egg? Sure enough, yesterday, when I was waiting for a chicken to lay an egg, I walked away and they laid an egg. It was crazy. Grace has not had babies yet. This is Martina. Martina had a C-section, and her baby stayed alive until after they brought it out, but they couldn't keep it going. They just couldn't keep her alive. Whose birthday is tomorrow? Somebody else got birthday tomorrow? Babies. Run. Look at them. Oh, gosh. They're so friggin' cute. So friggin' cute. Go ahead. Get up there. Come on, Noah. So that's Noah and Tiny. That's Grace right there. This is Stella over there. And this is... what do we call this one? Shoot. I don't know. Stella, Grace, Tina! Come here, Tina! I gotta say your name a bunch of times so I don't forget it. Tina! Are you yelling Tina? This is the Page's chickens right here. One of the roosters has come over to claim them. Did you know that a rooster will claim a little flock of hens to his own? And since Paige brought 5 hens over, this guy has claimed them as part of his harem. He will protect them. He will love them. He will mount them. But that's what happens. And what'll happen is another rooster will come on over and decide they want to... oh, I see you guys. Decide that they want to try to mount, and that's where the cockfights come into play. Oh, yeah, I shouldn't say that online. Sorry. Whoops. Rewind. That's where the roosters arguing come into play, is when there's a woman. It's kind of like 2 guys out at a bar fighting for the same girl. I've never done that. I've only ever witnessed it. I've witnessed men do that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So Noah likes to pick fights with the chickens. He does. I've seen him do it. He goes over there and he stands up and he acts like he's going to headbutt them. He ain't no bigger than a chicken himself. Let's go weigh them. I have to admit, everybody, when I weighed the other day, I'm not certain that my scale was balanced. So I know he was 2 pounds and she was like 2.6. Those numbers could have been construed because, but I can tell you, ever since I put him back on mom, this guy you have chunked up. You have chunked up. I put him on mom and holy smokes, he has really gotten chunky. You don't give no craps. I was certain that hen was gonna jump up and run. She did not. Okay, understood. I'm a little too. Let's weigh chicken. You want to weigh a chicken? Let's weigh a chicken. We're gonna weigh a chicken. We're gonna weigh you. Come here. Come here. Just step on the scale. Just step on the scale right here. Come here. Come here. Step on the scale. Good girl. Chicken weighs 4.3 pounds. This is a 4.3 pound chicken. That's also one of Paige's. All right, now we know. Did you ever know? Now we know. Let's go there, Noah. You weigh 3.5. That's what it says. It says 3.5. I don't think he gained 1.5 pounds the other day. So either the scale's wrong now or it was wrong the other day. But it says 3.5 right here. Now his sister from another missus is definitely heavier. They share the same father. But let's go get Tiny and weigh Tiny. Here you go. Tiny! Come hither. Tiny, get over here. Get over here. Let's weigh you. He does feel chunkier. He feels heavier. He looks heavier. Guys, just look at him. You can, maybe he did gain 1.5 pounds. I don't know. That's a lot of poundages to gain. And you weighed the other day 2.7, but you feel like you're about, I don't know, something else. Holy crap. 4.2! 4.2! No way! That says you weigh 4.2 pounds. Still not even as big as Chance, the baby that was inside of Grace. Woo! Chunky monkeys. I don't know. I did clean the ledge off the other day, and I cleaned the feet off. But this is a farm, and things aren't always accurate. All I care about, to be realistic, is I know that they're gaining weight. I know that they're gaining weight. I don't care about the accuracy of the scale. I don't care how. I'm not going to fat shame nobody except for Oreo. They're just growing little babies. What's going on over here? Oh, hey, there's a cup. Do I have any coffee left? Yes, a little bit. You have one? If you guys have one, there you go. Look, it says happy birthday, knucklehead. But that's not supposed to be. I do feel a difference in the weight. This isn't supposed to be till tomorrow. I'm a day early. I'm celebrating a day early. Jenny, you're so far behind on what's going on. I'm so sorry. What are we doing here? Now, Grace is trying to fight them through this gate. Do you remember her sitting in here and she would headbutt this gate? Now we know who the instigator really is. Oh, look, look. Do you see that? Look, she just yawned. And just so you guys know who think I'm not watching at 3 in the morning, I'm reading your comments talking about how she should get up and move around. And then I got people standing up for me saying, don't worry, it's fine. And then you guys are making friends with each other and everyone's becoming besties. And some people don't have friends. And I read those comments. Anyways, what I'm saying is she just yawned. And throughout the night when I was checking on her, she was yawning. That is kind of a lack of, not a lack of oxygen, but, you know, yawn is intended to bring more oxygen into your body. I've noticed that in the past with females who are about ready to kid. When they're ready to kid and they're getting closer to labor, they're yawning. I see it all the time. All right? I hear you. Are you mad that she's in your spot? Are you mad that she's in your spot? She's mad. She's mad. That one's trying to lay an egg. That one wants to lay an egg right in that spot. Ay. What kind of chicken did you put on the scale? That kind of chicken. It was this kind of chicken. Whatever that is. Paige dropped him off. I have no idea what kind. I don't even know. Is it a red? Is there a chicken under that egg? Or under that chicken? I mean, an egg under that chicken. What came first? The chicken or the egg? Let's settle that debate. You're not supposed to be sitting on that one. She was going to lay another one. Did you know that's a common thing? Put a golf ball or a fake, they even sell fake eggs, in a certain spot, and a Rhode Island Red. And they will go lay where you place the egg. Yeah. Oh my gosh, where is she going to lay her egg? There's so many places she could be laying an egg right now. Really is. Butterfly and Ada are really, I want to say, pissing me off, but I'm not going to. They don't listen. They don't listen. I don't like that they can get up there because they're going to walk the ledge and they're going to jump onto this side right here. Will hatch eggs like did less. No, I'm not going to hatch any eggs. Not this year. I have way too many birds. Oh, look. It's got a cute little mole. I've never seen anything like that. What do you got on you there? That looks like a cute mole. This is a witch's egg. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, man. It's not poop. It's not poop. Look. Oh, now I done it. Now I done it. It's for you, because you're such a good boy. Because you're such a good boy. My dogs eat more eggs than I eat eggs. Really do. Uh-huh. A wart. That's right. Not a mole. A wart. I couldn't think of the word. Oy. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Donna Bell. Donna Bell just gifted 5 memberships to everybody. That was super sweet of you. Stop. Now she's mad. Now she's mad I stole the egg. All right. I have a thought. And my thought is, I don't know. I lost it. My thought is to come over here and shrink those holes down. Those teeny little openings I thought would be the right size for goats to get in here. Do you look like the right size? No. Do you look like the right size? Hey. I'm half thinking that these two are somewhat dieting so they can continue to fit through there. Because I have no idea how they can fit through there, but they do. They're dieting so they can squeeze their butts in so they can get up here and work on my nerves. Joelle, you can't fit through there, can you? No, you can't. I keep saying I want to shrink that area, but I haven't done so yet. How's your egg, buddy? How is your egg? Hey, Dark Beauty's here. Mwah. Okay. We need to check on Mary Kate. Make sure she's doing all right. Did you guys enjoy your food this morning? Your buffet? Tulip, you shouldn't be up here. Snuggling size? Not snuggling size. This was supposed to be like a coin sorter. You dump the goats in the barn and you sort the coins out by their size. That's what I had in mind when I developed this middle area. A coin sorter. Well, my coin sorter's broken. See, the thing is, a dime and a quarter and a nickel, those are all, they're always static. They're never going to change. You're always going to have the same size coins. These goats can contort themselves. I would be surprised if Bambi couldn't. If Bambi's head weren't so big, she could contort that stomach to get in there. And if her eyes weren't so, yeah, we're not. Yep. Hey, buddy. They'll grow after being in there. Well, that's the point. They'll come in here. They get no food aggression. They can grow up nice and big and strong and healthy. Once they're too big to get out there, I'll just open the door right here and let them on out. Say, come on out. Who decides who gets the gift memberships? YouTube randomly does it. It's like a random selection. It's a random draw. I have seen some loyal people here, and I would love to just click and give you guys memberships. I don't think that they should do a random membership, because think about this. What if you got some person who's just stopping by for 30 seconds and they just randomly got a membership and they don't even like animals and they don't even care about animals? We don't want them to get a membership. We want our loyalists to get a membership. Right? Right? Aw. Pokey would like to gift a membership. There's a money sign somewhere. There's a symbol. Look for the money symbol. And in that money symbol, it'll allow you to send super chats, super stickers, and gift a membership or purchase a membership for yourself. All right? Yo, Mary Kate, how are you? Come here. Let's check you out. Okay. I apologize for being in the portrait mode today. I tried. I definitely tried. See? Henny. Yeah, close to my 1 year almost. Wow. You're a long-time supporter of the farm. Did you know that was it last year at this time? I was in Oklahoma. I went to Oki for the Oki Expo. And I only went there because I wanted to try and build my YouTube channel up. And I really didn't have any interest in the seminars and the classes and all of those things that they have there at the Oki Expo. I just wanted to meet some other YouTubers and kind of get the idea of what was going on, because I decided it's no fun to put all your eggs in one basket and then drop that basket, because then you got no more eggs. So, oh, you're heading to the Duncan is heading to the Oki Expo. Awesome. Duncan Family Farm. Yeah, I went last year. And we found Goat Island while we were down there, and we explored, and we took kayaks out to the island. That was so much fun. That's in my video history from about 1 year ago tomorrow, or this week or something. Butterscotch's birthday is tomorrow as well. I really wanted, thank you, Pokey. You're amazing, Jay. I was the one making friends at 3 a.m., but respect all you do. I know, Pokey. I know who you are. I read the comments. I saw people jumping on your back for saying that I should let her walk around. In fact, Pokey, I'll be honest with you. I wasn't going to bring it up, but since you're the one bringing it up first, I let Grace out right away for you. I just wanted to make sure that you were happy. So I let her out ASAP right away so she could walk around. But then if you noticed, I explained to myself about that exercise and walking around is not going to induce that labor. She's going to have her babies when she wants to. Yes, so butterscotch and chocolate and vanilla were born last year on the 21st. I wasn't here. I was at the Oki Expo. Mindy Lackey was down taking care of the farm, and she had to go through a horrible... Thank you, Just Curious. Appreciate that. She went above and beyond to save the life of this goat butterscotch. She shook her and sucked the juices out of her mouth and gave her CPR, and it was like an hour or two of maybe 3 hours of just non-stop going on. Tell it how it is. Thank you, haha, but don't do it for me. I know you were talking to me, haha, but seriously, all respect. No problem. Thank you. You're welcome. It's all good. Last night I was nervous to join your StreamYard live too. Nervous, but they will understand my ASL. Your ASL? Hey, do you have the CC on right now? Because we're in the portrait and not the horizontal. I don't know if the CC works right now. So Mindy was amazing. Okay, we're gonna look at this girl. This is called Mary Kate. Mary Kate. Hey, question for Carrie Marinelli. Oh, it says captions are unavailable. That sucks. Are you still taking this girl? Paige came by to visit yesterday, and we just want to make sure. CC on portrait mode is on the screen and not below it. On the screen and not below it. Huh. Oh, that's sad. Carrie, are you on? Does anybody know if Carrie's taking this chicken? I gotta make sure that she has a good home. Hey, thank you, Ann Dunlap, for the gift. On the faces on the screen. On the faces on the screen. I'm so confused. How's it hanging? A little shriveled and to the left, to be honest. Are you okay? Come here, girl. Come here. Oh, you use live caption from the Samsung. Come here. So she had a hole in her chest. Oh, the words are coming up and pop. Yeah, they're covering my face. Gotcha. Carrie said yes. Stop moving. She's full of piss and vinegar. She is so... She is such a lively bird. But she had a hole in her chest. And it's now been... Guys, how long has it been? A month? It's been a month. And she had this ginormous hole in her chest. And I didn't suture it. I just let it heal naturally. Well, not naturally. I used ointments and stuff like that. But the hole is... Stop. That's what we're looking at. That's what we're dealing with here. A little scab. No, Dizzy, I don't think the parts are coming. I don't think they're coming. It's been today's day 3. Stop. She wants... I'm gonna feed you. Hold on. Stay still. Girl, I'm gonna get... She's all oily because of the ointment that I put on. Let me get some of these mealworms for you. And I'm going to show you the progress on the gravel driveway, which you should like. Here you go. Go ahead. Oh, chow down. Go ahead. Oh, yeah. Making a mess everywhere. Making it. Oh, yeah, it's going down my sleeve. I got mealworms in my sleeve. Chow it down, girl. Chow it down. She can't really walk. Listen, she hops out of the box and then she kind of. It's like a cat chasing its own tail or a dog chasing its own tail, but not on purpose. She doesn't. I don't think she has control over where she wants to go. The deal is, if she gets out of the box and she ends up across the office here to a different side, she can't get herself back to the water dish. She can't get herself back to the food bowl. So every time you see me feeding her or giving her water, it's because she's gotten away from it and she needs to be fed. And this is the main reason that I don't think she's a great fit for me, because I'm a very, very busy person and I've got a lot to do, and coming out here and feeding her 3 or 4 times a day is just not on my agenda. So I'll be honest, she doesn't get every time I come out here, I do go into the office and I throw her in the box, and I throw some more food in front of her. In fact, I've gone through way more mealworms for this girl than anybody ever should, because she is messy eater, and when she eats, she throws them everywhere like this. And when I throw a handful in front of her with the corn or whatever, and then she rolls this way, it all gets just lost in the straw that's on the floor in here. So, but just to say, I do just throw food, throw water, leave a couple times a day. I don't hand feed her like this every day. This is, or I do every day in the mornings for you guys, but usually it's, here you go, in the box, toss you some food, I gotta move. But I have this 1 hour slot set aside for my time to update you guys on everybody on the farm. I do. I throw her in a box or a bucket. I have got a bucket or a box. I'm between the bucket and the box. I don't know which one, a bucket of chicken or a box of chicken. Not sure which one's better. She does feed the mice, yes. Chow down. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It is, just double tap the screen, Isabel. Double tap the screen, that's all you gotta do. Are you full yet? No. Are you full yet? Any chance Lester could have sent the nuts to Lake Road? No, Nope. I gave him my address. I gave him my current address, and therefore I don't see why he would veer away from it. My accent is strong today. I don't have an accent. What are we talking about, everybody? Do I have an accent? I think I speak perfect English. No, I don't think they're going to show up. I know what he said, but they're not here. Day 3. Wait, I have people saying no, and I have people saying yes about the act. I asked for the tracking number. I didn't get. Okay, come on, girl. Let's go. Let's go. Back on over here. So today, right now, I'm going to put her in a box, inside of a bucket, inside of a box. We're going to put her inside of a bucket, inside of a box. So get in there, and this is so she doesn't roll over left or right. This is a great setup. It's a square bucket. A round bucket wouldn't work. Okay, and then we put her in the box, and then we put the food and the water right in front of her. This way, she stays. Or hopefully stays. Hold on, BRB. Getting the water dumped out and getting some fresh stuff. I got a bowl over here. There's agua. Agua. There's some mealworms. Cheque, don't you dare knock it over. Okay. This office is so hot. No accent, but I'm in PA too, right? That is a muffin bucket. You are correct. He So unless they were sent not overnight. Ryder, thank you so much for the 99 cents. I texted Lester at 6:48 this morning. I said, seems like they must have I'm making sure his number isn't visible. That would be horrible. Seems like they must have confiscated Chuck's nuts. The nuts, no nuts never arrived. And he did say they were sent priority on Monday. I hope I got the address right. The address I gave him was, yeah, it's right there. Well, we'll figure it out eventually. Some stinky nuts are going to be somewhere stuck in the middle of the United States. Patty Ann, thank you for the $1.99. Appreciate it very much. All right, I'm heading out of the office. She's going to ham on those mealworms right now. Let me do something real quick since I'm here. Hello from Kansas. Honey, are you watching? If my wife is watching, this is it. We have no more of the advanced hip and joint support. She's supposed to do the ordering on this. Can you imagine getting nuts delivered to you? I mean, that's kind of my normal thing, right? Nothing surprises me anymore. In fact, nothing surprises Mary either anymore, or any Mary, or anybody. We got our patio furniture yesterday out. One of the followers had the same set we were looking for. Remember Big Lots? Remember the issue with Big Lots? Big Lots sold the furniture that we bought, that we paid for, and they sold it. And that was our patio furniture. Well, somebody had that they weren't using and sold it to us, a follower, and they drove 3 hours to deliver it yesterday. Well, we threw it in the driveway, kind of put it together, and we went about our days and figured we'll put it there later. We'll put it there later near the pool or near the fireplace later. Well, when the day was over, we sat and we enjoyed a Pepsi. It was all of us. I got a picture. I got to show you. Mary pulls up with Jaden and a goat. Hold on, Mary. Let me think about this for a second. You're living an absolute crazy life too. She pulls up. She gets out. She's got the goat. She sits on the furniture. We all sit there and talking in the middle of my driveway. And I said, aren't you going to ask about the furniture in the middle of the driveway? And she's like, nothing surprises me anymore. She's the one driving with a goat and dropping it off. No, I got the stuff for Apollo right here. But I'm going to show you the picture because I think it was a good time. These are the moments that we enjoy on the farm. Just chilling out. Joe was out. The weather was beautiful. We were just having a good old time. I'm the one taking the picture, obviously. And we're missing a few people out of here. But here's the patio furniture. We got Lauren, we got Aiden, we got Bentley. Stella is holding on to Bailey. We got Jeffrey there, Mary Beckish, and Joe. So Mary Stetler's not there. Did we take a picture while she was there? Probably not. No, we didn't. Okay, we're going on outside. It was cool. Stella, you're on, right? Tell everybody how the moment was. The moment was great. It was great. There's the furniture right there. Hi, no, this is advanced hip and joint support. You don't need advanced hip, joint, and support. You don't. I'm sorry. No. Do I have to go to physical therapy for what Chuck did? Good question. No, I don't, because he didn't hit any tendons. He didn't hit any arteries. He actually, I got. Oh, she ordered some. Look at this. Here, hold on. We have to. Before I go outside, do you hear that banging over there? That is Grace starting a fight. We have to go over here. The donkeys are supposed to be pregnant. But anyways, the answer is no. I don't need physical therapy. I got stuck in the perfect spot if you were to be stuck by a bull. Look at her. Oh my gosh. No. No way. What is her problem? That is a 10-foot steel gate, my friend.
She's been doing that for like half an hour.
I heard it. Well, if there's anything that's going to jar them babies out, that's probably it. Look at her. She looks PO'd. Look at her eyes. It's like something has overcome her. Margot. Look at Margot. She's like, neener, 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 ha, 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 ha. Oh, my goodness. No, I'm going to put her back in. This is not okay. This is not okay. See, what's happening, what the honest truth is happening is she is being protective of herself and her area and her babies. She knows she's getting ready to have babies, and she's being protective of that. I need you to get back in your spot, Martina. I mean, Grace. Thank you, Dale Davis. That was nice of you. She needs, in my opinion, and it's my farm, so I'm going to do what I want. She needs to go back inside of her stall, relax, get her stress levels down. This is why we put the gate up, to prevent this from happening. We don't want Mama to be stressed. Can we get a little bit of grains inside of these? Oh, look. I already picked one up from over here. Check that out. There's another one. It's warm.
I got a warm one too.
Oh, you got a warm one too?
I just pulled it out of there. This is like hot.
Hot, like steaming hot.
No.
Ooh, mine's warmer. Feel that one.
Oh, that one is warm.
It must have just dropped out of her butt. But there ain't no chicken here. I don't know. All right. Here, wait. Catch. Oh, did it stay together?
Yeah.
There's a warm one. There's a hot one.
Paul, you want an egg?
Paula had one. How about Millie and Grayson now?
Millie.
Oh. Fluffy butt nuggets. That's correct. Little update on our shed. Let's see. Lauren, if you're on, text me the picture, if you have it, of the chicken coop / shed that we were looking at. Text me a picture of that. I'll show them on the live stream. We're looking to get a chicken coop. I want you guys to tell me how cool this sounds. I'm looking at my phone to see if it comes in. This sounds amazing. What we want to do is put up on the other side of the property, we want to get the chickens out of here because look, there's crap everywhere. There's chicken crap everywhere. We want to place, thank you, Evelyn, where the chickens can lay their eggs, but there's going to be a porch, and it's going to be right up against our driveway, and it's going to be a roadside stand. We're legally allowed to have a roadside stand here in this township without any additional permitting, and we're going to have the nesting boxes right on the porch. And the way it's going to work is people can pull into the driveway. They can grab themselves maybe even a 6-pack carton or a 12 carton or an 18 carton, and they can reach inside of the nesting boxes and pull the eggs out for themselves. What an experience I think that's going to be for the children, for the kids. And the problem is we have a lot of chickens. And we want this to serve as a we want this to serve as a like a storefront as well, that we can sell our stuff. I'm waiting for the message from my wife. It's not coming in. The builder had a very reasonable price for one on the Facebook Marketplace, and it had a porch and windows and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, that's great, honey, but it's not big enough. You have to understand how many birds we have. So I sketched together a design, and I don't know if we sent it back yet or not, but all we have to do is give them a 10% deposit, and then in 6 weeks, will the chickens be secured from the road? Yeah, they're not near the road. They're closer. Corey, she said yes, they'd be there today. Oh, here it is. It came through. She's watching. So, before I show you this, I doubled the size. I doubled it in width and I doubled it in length because it's not going to be big enough for what we want. Ready? Da-da-dum. Okay, hold on. But before you say anything, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it done up in white. You're spinning my phone. Stop eating the phone. No. I think I'm going to have it done up in white because it's going to be on the front of the... Listen, you can't eat my phone because it's going to match the house if we do it in white. And then we're going to have nesting boxes on either side. I'm going to have nesting boxes along the side. And then I'm going to have a chicken door on this side. And then the back of the whole unit is going to be barn doors that I can open up. Thank you, Dale Davis. And I can open up the back doors and drive the dingo in there, and I can scoop it out. I'm not putting a hard floor down there. I'm going to be putting a gravel floor in there. And we're going to try to keep it matchy to the house a little bit. I know I love that color too, but if we start putting all these structures on the farm that are different, they're all different colors, I don't know. We haven't pulled the trigger yet. It's obviously not something that we're, it's a big investment. It really is. Like, it's scary to do because nobody ever likes spending that kind of money, but it's definitely needed. I mean, I'm thankful that the Lord has provided and we have this beautiful barn, right? But I am not thankful for the amount of chicken crap I have to deal with every day. And I really, really would love to have the chickens and donkeys on the other side of the property, right? We have a farm and we're going to just keep investing in it because the more we can invest back into the farm, the better. I came from a contracting background. Like, I would wake up every day. Thank you, Layla Liberty. Okay. Thank you, Heidi Luton. I came from the background of swinging a hammer and designing and building people's bathrooms and kitchens and porches and additions. And I'd go and make something beautiful for somebody else. And I would come home to my junky old farmhouse, not this one, the other one. And I didn't have a sense of peace. I was happy that everyone else got something nice, that they got to, improve their house, but my house was never getting done. My house was never getting done. It was never getting worked on. So when we finally moved to this farm with a completed, finished house, and now that I can do some projects and invest into my own property, it makes me happy. I get to be on the receiving end of the nice stuff. The first time in my life, I grew up in poverty. It wasn't fun. I grew up in a room where at one time I had to share a bedroom that barely fit a bunk bed. I could touch a wall on this side. It was a railroad car. God's honest truth, I took my wife to look at it. It was a railroad car that came off of the tracks that they converted into a house. And I could touch one wall with one arm and the other wall with the other arm. and they stuffed I think it was a closet. They stuffed a bunk bed in there, and I slept under the bunk bed because I had my sister Erica, my sister Tracy, and my sister Jamie. Two of them shared a bed, one of them shared the other, and I slept under the bed. Right? It wasn't. I've come so far in life. That is just one of the small instances of living in poverty. I not even 10 years ago, well maybe just a little bit over 10 years ago, when I was taking care of my two kids from a previous marriage, I had to take them to the grocery store and shop with $30 for the whole time. How do you feed yourself plus your children off $30 for the week? But I did it. I figured it out. It was crazy. Hi, Billy. Hi, Billy. And then my wife came up with a crazy idea called baby goat snuggling in 2022. And, well, things kind of just changed. You guys started watching and following the page, and I don't know. I don't ever, not to say I'm never going to, because we're all human, but I don't ever want to take God for granted again for the things that he's provided. Right, Billy? Billy was a rescue. Not even a rescue. She just was lonely. She lived with a dog. She needed a place where she could have other animals of her own kind. And here she is. With her toofs and all. Hey, Oreo! If anybody's wondering, this is the Oreo from Jersey Jeff and the Joey. What are the odds that Joey and Oreo are in the same spool together? All right, guys. My time frame is up. I'm done. The driveway's here. Sheila Hood, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is where the gravel's going to be. Constant mud flow down in front of the barn, all the way down through here. And I have everything prepped and ready. We're gonna put the fabric down today. I have to call and get this dumpster moved. And then I'm gonna call for the stone. We're gonna put 4-inch stone along the deepest side. And we're gonna cover everything up with a loose it's a number 2 clean fill. The only problem with what I'm putting down as far as gravel goes is it's not going to be a modified. It's not going to have millings in it, and it's not going to pack. It's going to everything is going to drain the same way it was draining before, but without any erosion and without any mud. So there is no runoff from this. It is literally just to control the mud and promote the drainage to stay the way it was if there were grass. The problem with the number 2 clean fill is it's going to move. This driveway is not going to pack. So as you drive on it, envision a loose gravel scenario where pieces of gravel are most likely going to move around. But I'd rather deal with loose pieces of gravel than a muddy runoff mess. Right? Hi, Maisie May. Hi. Hello, you two. You're so adorable today. You just want to come say hi, don't you? Well, everybody, that's about my time for now. I will see you guys a little bit later. I got more packages to open. I want to keep on top of that. I want to say thanks for the gifts. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for the stickers. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share this live stream to a friend that might need a little entertainment in the mornings. There's got to be somebody in your life that you know of that could use a little animal therapy, right? A little entertainment in the morning. Yeah, boy. See you guys until the next time. Bye-bye.